Buddy and Stephanie here from the Denman Homestead, and today we are kind of trying to figure out how much space we're going to have in the U-Haul and how that's going to work. So my genius brain came up with this idea by myself that we would mark out can't even keep a straight face. Steph came up with the idea that we would mark out the dimensions of the U-Haul in sidewalk chalk. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if a 15-foot or a 10-foot is going to work. I'm sorry, a 15-foot or a 20-foot is going to work. Because when Steph went to the U-Haul place, she was given the option for both of them, and we just need to let the person at U-Haul know exactly which one because it'll be here Wednesday.
Right.
All right, so let's get measuring and marking.
Yeah.
All right, so this is just the beginning of stacking things. The barn is still full.
All right, so we need to do, it's 8 foot wide.
Let's start back here for 8 foot.
Okay. But I'm pretty sure there's like wheel tire things.
Tire wells?
Yep.
Okay.
But let's just do a basic 8 by 15, and we'll do it with the blue.
Okay.
And then we'll do the 8 by 20 with the pink.
Okay. About right there.
All right, so let's do. Move it over a little bit. Okay, here's that. Draw a straight line, Steph. All right, so that's. Okay, now do 15.
Which we could only find a 12-foot measuring tape, so we're gonna make
I don't know where any of our measuring tapes
I think they're at the rental property. We're gonna make a 12-foot mark and then continue on to 15.
Okay. Add 3 feet. 3 feet.
Minky.
No, please stay. You don't worry about moving, Minx. Don't you worry about moving. All right, so this would be 3 feet. So this will be the 15 foot. Let's go over here.
8.
This is pretty smart. This is pretty level, right? Even?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just connect them.
Okay. Oh, that is not a straight line.
Well,
It's okay.
foot.
Okay. Here's our mark.
Do you want to try to draw?
Sure.
Let's get this straight line going. The dogs are so confused. Buddy Denman. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here all day. We're gonna miss prom. Look at how slow he's going. Luna's concerned. Go, buddy. Look, you're already curving. You're already curving.
I can't even make it straight. All right. Move, Luna. You gotta go quick.
Oh no. Man, that's worse than mine. Now you just added on a whole extra foot.
No, that's the wheel well.
Oh, okay.
Opposite.
You planned on that?
Yeah.
Okay, well you gave extra room. Nope, come in. Okay.
It's okay. It's close enough.
All right. Well, the good news is the 20 foot, we just have to add on to the length of it. Nope. Oh my goodness, y'all. He's. Oh, okay. Well, that's something.
All right.
You would not pass a DWI test, that's for sure. And you haven't even been drinking. Okay, let's get the pink chalk and we will add on 5 feet. On the back of the thing. Okay, I gotta move this. Okay. Okay. It's a little windy today. Nice. So this is with a 20-foot U-Haul, and that's with a 15-foot U-Haul. And then that's the beginnings of the donations that we're going to be able to stack in there. And you might be wondering, like, Steph, why do you think with just, you know, that you'll need a U-Haul? And I'll show you. Let's give a little recap. You come in? Thank you. All right. So, we are going, Go ahead.
I was gonna say water and dog food and cat food alone, a lot of space.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, this is stacked deep and high. So we've got boxes of trash bags back here.
Deep and high?
Deep and high.
Deep and wide?
No.
Deep and high means the same thing. One just goes down, one goes up. They're both elevations.
Okay. All right. So in here, a lot of those boxes that were out there already came from in here. But we've got more stuff that we're continuing to pack. And by the day, we still have donations still coming in. So we've got a whole bunch of Clorox wipes, brooms, all the stuff, blankets, more like hand warmers, gloves, laundry detergent.
Yeah, and we should probably talk about how the dog and cat food, the plan with that is to load it in the back of the U-Haul because we are 95% sure that the first stop will be an animal shelter in the area. And that's where we will unload all of the dog and cat food, I believe.
Yeah, maybe. We're actually going to have to take inventory. I'm going to have Jamie and Breeze help take an inventory. And then once we have inventory, I'm going to send it over to our contacts in North Carolina. There's a whole team waiting for us to get our inventory over to them. And then they're going to map out our route based on what we have and what the needs are out there. Okay, so this is Buddy's area. Then it flowed over into my area. So this is why we decided that we weren't going to be able to just put it in a pull behind trailer, that we were going to need an actual U-Haul space, because we've got, check this out, medications galore, and we've got first aid kits and masks and tools, and check out this tower of diapers and wipes, formula. Look, this is like over here. It's all the way. It goes all the way. So, I literally have like a little walking space. Have you ever seen that show Hoarders? Remember that show Hoarders? That's what I feel like. Formula down here, formula up here, bottles and baby stuff. I'm trying to kind of keep everything in a disorganized mess. So, yeah. My mom and dad were over here the other day. This is like kind of a food area, helping me, but definitely going to need all the help in the world to get this organized. Because if you think about this room alone,
This is a 10 by 12 area, so 120 square feet just in this room. So if you think about taking all of that in there and putting it in here, which is not a whole lot of space, plus what we already have out there, that's what we're going to need to know as far as calculating space for the exact size U-Haul. I went ahead and reserved the 20-footer, but the lady said, call me as soon as you know if you need to downgrade, like downsize. I don't know. So that's yeah, so that's going to be something. The 20-footer was going to be around $2,200 to rent one way, and then the other one was $1,800 to rent one way. So, and I even looked into like Enterprise. I looked into Home Depot rentals. I made sure that I was getting, you know, that because you can rent box trucks from all over, but I think Enterprise was like $3,300 to rent the 20-footer, or even like a 22-footer. So U-Haul was actually the most cost-effective that I could find. But yeah, so we are still trickling in with some donations, and once we get all that, hopefully in the next couple days, we will have it all set and ready to go.
All right, we are at the rental now, doing some things that need to get done before we get someone else in here. The outside area, like where you park a car, carport, the only light it had was this little like cheapo light plate with a regular light bulb in it. It just didn't look or work great, so I just replaced it. So now we have an actual floodlight out here, looking at the walkway, looking down at the walkway when you get out of your car. So yeah, that looks much better. Also a bunch of these boxes, these junction boxes that were up here, they didn't have faceplates on them, and they needed faceplates, so I just put those faceplates on there as well. What did you do?
I was putting this on to make sure that it was the right way on the strike plate, and it shut, and it latched. How do I get out? How do I open it?
You have something square? Slide it to the left or right. Will it slide? Oh. You had the doorknob, and what's on your nose?
What? I did have the doorknob, but I didn't know it would fit. I didn't know.
Okay.
I thought because I couldn't get to this side.
Yeah. Calls me panicking. I'm outside doing electrical work. She calls me panicking that she locked herself in the bedroom door somehow, or in the bedroom, working on the door. So I had to record it.
On the Denman homestead, where the sun sets golden in the west, we live in harmony with nature, doing what we love best. From the garden to the kitchen, and the bees inside their hive. On the Denman homestead, come along and plant, nourish, thrive.